I'm sorry. So actually a 30-something second difference. Yeah, see how crazy that is? Whew, man. That is nutso. Whew. But yeah, boss attack is a pain in the butt. But it's a good warm-up, absolutely. It is an amazing, amazing warm-up. For show. So, alright. So I'm gonna run the game again. If we do well, it'll be my new GDQ submission, which will be great. We always want to do better. We want to get sub 1 hour. That is our goal. If we do that, that will be our AGDQ 2018 submission. We'll try our hardest. But again, I'm DJ Rebirth. This is the Nintendo Switch version of Cave Story. It's Cave Story Plus. There's a lot of different stuff going on in this game that is a lot, much different from the PC version. And I'll kind of talk it through as we're going, but we're just going to ceremoniously yell out Cave Story and we're going to start the show. There's a feature in this game that I call Event Skip. You hold down the X button during an event and you can just fly through it. In this version, we're just going to button mash through the events. Let's see. Maybe the more effective way to do the boss run with realistic weapons ammo to be as you're facing the boss. Yeah. No, it does. And you save some time, and it's faster to go through the boss rush with the resources we have available. It's kind of interesting, but it would be the most realistic to go through with the resources we have, just so we can, practice and stuff. But with that said, let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, Cave Story. But yeah, I completely agree. Q8 it. For practice, not boss run. Oh, got it. Totally. No, definitely. Now that makes sense. It just, yeah, that definitely helps. Good luck. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure having you here. It was good to have y'all hanging out. The bat formation in the beginning always is different. It's always, I don't know if there's a global timer or what, but it's kind of interesting. But yeah, so some differences in this version. You can hold X to skip cutscene. Obviously, we're not going to do it. I do have a run where I do that. So there's that. In the desert section, you can stack doggies. You gotta find some doggies and bring it to an old lady. You can also strafe while moving. They got some extra modes, some stuff like that. There's a section in an area known as the Waterway that normally has a pitfall of 2 blocks. In this version, on the Nintendo Switch in particular, it's only one block, so you have more. Hey, Tames! Thanks for the host, my friend. I appreciate it, dude. Everyone coming from Tames' stream, welcome. I'm DJ Rebirth. I am running Cave Story, because what else do I do at this time of day? I run Cave Story. But good to have everyone here. Hope you had a great stream, Tames. I know you always rock Watch Dogs and Bayonetta, and I always forget what else you play, but you play some good stuff. But yeah, also in this version, damage boosting isn't as effective. The PC version, you can damage boost all over the place. In this version, it's a little bit more difficult. Additionally, in the PC version, you can reset your iframes just by pausing, but in this version, you have to actually use a map item, and it's just quicker to just kind of go through and do as you would normally, not trying to reset those. So we're going to go ahead and just take out little Toroko. So it's funny, when you use event skip on this section, it's like boom, boom, and just nuts. Just so much craziness happens on the screen. There's bubble flies, people fly upwards, it's just insanity. So I do have a VOD of that, but in this version, we're just going to run it as normal. Gotta be careful on our inputs and make sure we hit all the doorways. The Bushlands, which is the technically second level of the game, is where I tend to struggle a lot, so we're just gonna kind of try and do our best and get through it. Hopefully we get some good RNG in that section, because there's definitely quite a bit of RNG going on with that. Confirmed. All right, let's get a good cemetery. Okay, oop. Some damage boosting going on here. These guys have a very effective, I want to call it a blast radius. When they do damage to you, they just launch you. You go flying. So this run, I'll know very quickly, because I just did a run previously, and we lagged a little bit at the Bushlands, and it affected the outcome of the entire run. So we got to kind of be wary of how we do on the Bushlands, but obviously we're going to do our best. But we get faster and faster as we go. Practice makes perfect. Again, everyone, thanks for joining me on this fun, crazy little ride. Let's see what type of, see if we get the right amount of Doritos. Let's get those Doritos. Doritos. The monsters have been very generous in giving me hearts when I don't need them. Yep. They just love giving me love. And there's nothing wrong with love, but I think in Undertale, love means something else, and I think in this game it's very similar. Although in this version you kind of have to fight everything. Kind of funny. Lots of button mashing. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump up and get this health pickup. There's a little damage boost you can actually do to get that health pickup, but it's very, very tricky. So we just kind of go through here, we bite the bullet, we take the time, and we just get it. Better safe than sorry. Alright. I can hear my cats making lots of noise, and I'm tempted to go, hey, stop that, but, you know, with cats, things just kind of work themselves out, I've learned. You just let them be. They crash into something, hopefully they don't knock it over, and then they hear a big crash and they know not to do that again. Well, no, that's not true. But I like to think when cats hear big noises, they get kind of traumatized, and then they know, okay, I'm not going to knock over that vase again. Iconoclast jump, as we call that little section, Iconoclast jump. Our buddy Iconoclast discovered that little run and jump when he was running the PC version of this game, which actually, funny enough, when I was watching him run the PC, well, do a casual playthrough, I should say, not really run, the PC version of Cave Story Plus, there were actually, the differences in the Nintendo Switch version were not there. So either it was unpatched, I'm not really sure if they ever implemented them, if they were like unpatched or what, or if that is just the way that version is. Because he did some things, I'm like, wait, why is that? That's not supposed to be like he couldn't stack dogs when he was in the waterway. That double block gap was there. It was kind of interesting. It's kind of nutty nuts. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to say yes. We want to normally tell her no. It just gives us a couple different messages, but that's okay. Ooh, it's hot. Could be also hot because I'm wearing my signature DJ Rebirth hat. I always forget what this type of hat's called. Cadet hat? No, that's not right. Gentleman's hat? A lad hat? Some sort of hat. It's a hat. You've been hat. Free hat. Thought I was going to land on a lower platform, but we're okay. So yeah, normally you can use these little hornet dudes to damage boost up there. There we go. Now with this, you can just hop on out. Alright, cool. So I can tell you right now, time-wise, we're doing about 5 seconds better. I normally get out of there by about at the 7:15 point, so we're doing good right now. Because it's interesting, because I hit a couple snags going in, so we're flying, yo. But coming up next is the Bushlands, and that is the bane of my existence in any playthrough, because there's just some RNG that we can either contend with or we just crash and burn. The good news is once we pass the Bushlands, the game goes relatively quick. Because it's all just kind of straightforward hacking and slashing, shooting, so to speak. But the Bushlands is probably one of the more tedious, annoying parts of the game. Lots of items to pick up, lots of doors and cracks in the wall to yelling too. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so now we just talked to Sue, who we saved earlier. Oop. Teleport to the Bushlands. Alright, here we go. Deep breath. Here we go. Alright, focus. Focus, focus, focus. That's not King. That is Santa. His name is Santa. The one and only Santa in the Cave Story world. He lost his key. We got his key. Let's bring him back his key. Giving him his key is key to all this. I mean, sort of. He gives us the fireball, which is a very invaluable weapon. I always get invaluable and valuable mixed up, because it's like, if it's invaluable, that means it's ultra valuable, but then also, like, when something's valuable, it should be valuable. But I think valuable means that it could be purchased for a price, so it's very confusing. Fun fact. So, okay, cool. So we got the fireball. We're going to go to Choco's house. We're going to check in with her. She can be like, yo, we need jellyfish juice ASAP. I'm going to be like, word. So we're going to get the jellyfish juice 3 times. We need it once to open up King's fireplace in his house. We need another one to get through Choco, this nice lady's fireplace. And we need another one for a bomb that we're actually going to build in order to blow open a door that we collude with a robot to get that bomb built. Got to build the bomb with a robot. All right. Begin Bushlands Chamber of Suffering. Here we go. Now, these little flying bunny things are very, very finicky and irritable. I like to think of them as angry pigeons, because if you're at a park and you startle a single pigeon, it's going to startle all the other pigeons, and then they're going to just all the pigeons are going to go flying. So these little flying bunny dudes are very, very similar to that. So, okay. So 1 out of 3, that went pretty darn well. So, awesome. We got to do that 2 more times, but there's a catch to the next 2. We actually have to hop on an enemy and damage boost up to that section that we just were, which completely sucks. So here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay. 2 out of 3. Beautiful. Ah, of course. Not without a fight, though. That's okay. We still got that in a very timely manner. Yeah, you always want to be careful where you take that big jellyfish out, because that chest he drops can go flying. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. This stuff, just this section is just so fragile. But we're doing good time-wise, so we got to do what we just did 1 more time. All right, so here we go for the money. Woohoo! All right. Awesome. Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good jellyfish juice run. So that's one of the really, really annoying parts of this section. We did a lot better this time. So now we just have to remember to do a couple of other things. So let's go ahead and do this. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Q8 it. Q8 it. Who ate it? Q8 it. Alright, so let's take some hits here. Let's jump over. Take a hit here. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and just level up our fireball just a little bit. We got a boss fight coming up where we need it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and talk to this crack in the wall. It's going to give us a key. Okay. We're going to finish leveling this up real quick. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to get a health pickup now. Who ate it? Q ate it. I'm gonna keep saying that. Alright, we're gonna talk to this door. By talking to this door, there's a robot that we meet in this next section, and he basically says, oh, you need to blow open the door? If you forget to talk to that door, you have to go talk to the door, go back to the robot, and be like, hey, there's a door over there. And it's just, yeah. You lose a bit of time. So my last run that I just did, I forgot to do that, and now I remembered. Practice makes perfect. Alright. Boss battle, here we go. Balrog 2. Second time you fight Mr. Balrog. And that's Balrog. Alright, now we're going to talk to the robot. I find if I announce the things I need to do, I actually get them done. So, let's talk to the robot. My pleasure, Mr. Robot. Alright, so we already got the charcoal and we already got the jellyfish juice, so the only thing left that we need to do is we just need to get the gum base, and in order to do that, we need to first not mess up on that little fan section. Need to launch there, boom. Let's pick up the missile launcher. Let's talk to this old crack in the wall, get the gum key. Alright, next. Now we're just going to go through here, say hi to our little insane friends. Alright, we're going to go through here. There's a little bat skip you can do where you can get some enemy bats to follow you and they kind of launch you up this little section. But not required. Oop, went too far. Alright, so now let's get the gum base. We got some adversaries that are going to appear. And Misery and Balrog. Balrog is going to transform into Balfrog. Balfrog. So what you got to do is you got to just basically go through him so he turns around, and when he turns around, that's when he starts opening his mouth to become vulnerable. Become vulns. Sometimes we get lucky and we get a 3-cycle. Today we got a 4-cycle, which is actually the common trend. There's a little bit of RNG associated with that, but I think if you just spam him, you can get through it really quick. Alright, so now we did everything we need to, so let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. HE double hockey sticks, alright. Okay, so far we're flying on this run. We're doing a lot better than our previous run, so this may, we may get sub 1 hour, but not gonna jinx it. We're just gonna do our best, like we always do. Alright, let's get that bomb. This button mashing makes my elbow and my thumb go wild. They're like, hey, why are you mashing? You should probably take a break. I'm like, we can't, we're trying to speedrun. Sorry, Bones. Sorry, 30-something-year-old Bones, you gotta keep it going. Alright, so now we got the bomb, we're gonna blow open the shelter, Kazuma's gonna come out. One of the more longer, annoying cutscenes shall ensue. This is where button mashing comes very key. You can tell. This thumb right here. This guy. I love this song. It's just so yay, so happy. So, like I said, once we get out of this area, the game is gonna fly by. So, hypothetically, we can get the game done in about 45 minutes from this current point. No promises, but we'll do our best. We want to get sub 1 hour. It's funny, I know what sub means now. I'm like, sub, like subscription? What? Why would you subscribe to an hour? That doesn't even, like, subscribe every hour? That doesn't even make sense, guys. No, you just need to know your speedrun terminology. Alright, we're going to take some damage here. Just because those spikes can ruin our day. Terribly. Alright. We gotta jump to this second platform. Alright. Now, guys, I am happy to report that we have no reason to ever return to the Bushlands. Ever again. See, they don't want us to leave. They're like, hey, stay, buddy. We're the angry pigeons at the park. You startle one, you startle all of us. So goodbye, Bushlands. Sayonara. See you later. Take care. See you next run. GG. Alright, and we're out before 17 minutes. So I can tell you right now, we are flying. We're doing awesome right now. We got some other stuff coming up in this run where we need to do some precise button inputs. I will elaborate when that comes up. Alright, we're just going to talk to Sue. This little gal. She thinks it's time to go, but the professor, the guy with the glasses, says, hold up. The doctor is turning our fellow Mimiga into monsters with red flowers, and we need to stop him. He knows where to find them. Alright, so we're going to go to the sand zone where that is taking place. You're saying this will be your last run ever? Maybe your last run of the night. Kappa. Last run ever? Kappa. Hey! See, I actually forgot to level up the gun, but that's okay. Yeah, see, we want to keep the gun at level 3 just so we can blast through that part, but I forgot to level it up, but that's okay. We got through that area pretty quick, nonetheless. Alright, so there's Curly. Our homegirl Curly. The boss, and that's it. That's Curly. And I'm gonna tell you yes, so I can get your machine gun. I told you no earlier, because I'm not here to kill your Mimiga friends. Little cute Mimiga faces. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Doggy. Let's do some health restore. And let's go. Alright. So we gotta go en route. En route? It's not a word. We gotta go to en route. We're en route to Omega. The boss Omega. We gotta do a health pickup up there, so we gotta steer clear of this buddy boy. Carve out a little piece of heaven, as I call it. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. No deal breakers, but it does take us down just a tad. Alright, we'll be returning there in a moment. Gonna go this way. Be very careful with these blocks. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and got a sun coming up. Alright, Sunny. We need to start collecting XP for our machine gun. So we gotta get the machine gun to level 3 before we get to the next section of this section. Alright. He always launches us backwards. We always want to give him some flamey presence, but it doesn't always work in our favor. Some flamey presence, and that's Omega. The curse is lifted. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to get some XP for the good ol' machine gun. Hop through here, and I just realized a different strategy for this that may actually help us moving forward, so we don't get any XP leakage into the ground, which is the last thing we want. All right, couple pieces of XP there. All right, this section we're just gonna kind of fight for our life here. All right, so that should be okay. We go through here. Let's get this dog, sleeping dog. We're now effectively stacking doggies. Alright, so now we want to very quickly take as many of these dudes out as possible because they have precious XP that we need. Now this is awesome that they've all kind of appeared in the same place, so this saves us lots of freaking time. Oh, we almost took a hit there. That was miraculous. Alright, cool. Alright, so time-wise, we are flying. We're doing great. So there's going to be a dog we need to pick up very soon. Not yet, but very soon. His position is down in the sand dunes, down below, not here. Although there is a dog next to this life capsule, locked in a box. But he put himself in there, which is very weird behavior for a dog. Stop that, doggy. We don't want doggies in boxes. That's not safe. Stop it. That's not safe. Gotta knock that off. Alright. Boom. That's the magic block. It drops us down below. Got an instant replay of that coming up. Just kidding. No, we don't. Alright, so, there's gonna be a dog that runs past us in just a sec. As soon as we get close to him, he's gonna run past us, and he's gonna basically be very difficult to catch. I kid you not. Alright. Gotta make sure we don't have any iframes. Alright, here we go. Awesome, we got him. I always have a mini heart attack when that happens because he just, if you miss him, he runs past you and you gotta wait for him to go all the way down past one wall and then to another, and it's just a pain in the butt. But we got him, which is great. So we got a good sand dog, got a good shadow dog. Now, the next part is we gotta get past a bunch of birds and maintain machine gun XP. Not yet, but it's coming up soon. Section I call the Angry Birds. Doggy! Thanks, Marisa! We had a good doggy. Sub 1 hour, here we come. Alright, hello, Grammy Jenka. Alright. Grammy Jenkies. Jinkies. So, my average time getting to the Labyrinth is about 27 minutes. If we can do below that, that would be even better. Alright, Grammy's telling us about the evil red flower that the Mimiga eat, and it turns them into terrible, terrible monsters. And the evil doctor, who's part of the human crew that appears on this island, he found a demon crown and he turned into a terrible dude. And he made the Mimiga eat the red flowers to turn them into weapons. Nice Q ate it. Q-bit, Q ate it, Q ate it, Q ate it. Alright, we're going to do a safety save here. Because there are some spikes that can ruin our day. Alright, here we go. Little by little, just gotta take it slow. Gotta make sure not to hit any of these spikes. Alright. Man, okay. One more part to get past. And now it's time for the Angry Birds! Kind of like the Angry Pigeons, but the super duper Angry Birds. Ooh, we almost died there, but we had iframes, so we are good! And we saved, so even better, in case we did die. Alright. Almost wiped out there, but that's why it's important for us to hit the Angry Birds, so in case we do take a fall, we have iframes to protect us. Alright, there's poor Taroko, who's about to transform into a very difficult boss. There's King, who stabs Balrog in the butt with his sword. He's gonna try and get the doctor. The doctor's gonna be like, nope! The doctor's gonna whack him. Sorry, bruh. You are whacked. Sayonara, amigo. Alright, here we go. One of my least favorite boss battles. Coming up, here we go. We've had a lot of practice. That doesn't mean we're gonna do any better, but we're gonna try. Try to do better. Kind of just a fun battle of trading blows. Trading punches with Taroko. Alright, there we go. She jumps and falls. Aw, that's kind of cute. She dies next to her buddy, King. Alright, let's talk to King. Oop. Come on, King. There we go. Sorry, King. So Rip, King, and Taroko. That was the last we'll see of them in their Mimiga form. So, cool. We're doing great time-wise. We're probably going to get to the Labyrinth before the 27-minute point, which is great. Last run, I think we were about a minute behind our current spot, so now we just gotta wait for our machine gun bullets to fill up. And 80's probably good. Alright, so now let's wait to get about 55. 55, McFly! Alright, let's activate the door. So there's a challenging boss coming up where it's possible to kill him in 4 turns, 4 cycles, but you gotta be super fast. I've managed it, but every time I manage it, it's literally just a kind of a freak situation, so we'll see how we do today. Whoa, what are you doing? Go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and talk to the physician. There's our friend Curly. She's not feeling too good. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and now go up here. We're going to get a special little item called Arms Barrier that helps us not take any damage. Well, still take damage, but take less damage when... or I'm sorry, take an equal amount of damage but lose less XP when we take a hit. Alright. Alright, so we're at level 1. With the blade, let's try and two-shot this little mini-boss. So far, so good. Here he comes. Boom, done. Nailed it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do some damage here. We're going to try and farm a little bit of XP with these guys. But so far, we're only getting missiles. Some really weird, getting some really weird drops this time around. Yeah, they just want to give us missiles. They're like, dude, take the missiles. I'm like, dude, I don't need missiles. All right, let's talk to him. Now let's talk to Curly. We can do a safety save. There is some environmental stuff that can ruin our day completely. And we need some XP for this weapon. We need to get this up to level 2 for the next boss. So this is kind of, these drops are kind of lame. It's a little weird, but okay. We got more enemies next to this upcoming boss that we can farm. Gotta go a little bit slower in this next section, but we'll handle it. Alright. Hello, buddy. Give me your XP. I hear my cats going nuts and knocking over things. Good old kitties. You know I can always count on you to make mysterious noises. Alright, so this upcoming boss, speaking of cats, is called Monster X. And he sucks super bad. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, I don't think we're gonna 4-cycle him. I'm not feeling... Yeah, darn. We got launched around a little bit. So you have these 4 little nodes that are inside his little spot that basically render him vulnerable. And actually, yeah, you gotta take all of those out in just one turn, if you can. That'll allow you to take him out a lot quicker. There's about an 8-second time save if you successfully do it. If not, I mean, still do it, but it's tough. It is very, very tough. It takes a lot of practice. There are days when I can just nail it like it's nothing, and then there's other days where I'm just like, nope, forget it. You gotta spam, but you also gotta move around nice and quick. But speaking of cats, do you guys like cats? I love cats. I have 2 cats. Here comes the only cat in the game. That's Monster X, and he's gone. Bye, Monster X. Take it easy, kitty. Kitty cat. He's a kitty cat. And a dance, and a dance. So yeah, if you can get a quick 4-cycle on that boss, you're pretty much in the running. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and say what up to Curly. Hey, Curly. See you're better. We're going to try and lift this here rock. It's not going to work the way that we want it. But time-wise, we're still doing really good. Alright. And there's Balrog. He's going to lift up the rock, or at least pretend to. Boom, done. Bye, Balrog. Alright. He's going to say, hey, I'm going to move this rock, but don't tell anyone that I lost you 3 times in a row. 4 times, technically, if you fight him earlier in the game. Alright, so now he's going to drop some missile upgrades that we need badly. Alright, now we're just going to launch through this next section as quickly as humanly possible. Technically in this game we're robots, not even humans, so I don't know, do the math. Alright. There are some hits we can take in this section that kind of ruin our day, but just do our best to try and avoid shenanigans. Try and keep our health up too. We just want to get through this as quickly as possible and keep our health up. It's tough. It's tricky. It's tough. So far we're doing okay. We just gotta kind of coast. Space ghost, coast to coast. Alright, we're doing really good right now. Okay, 24 health isn't bad for the next boss. Hey guys, don't mind me, just gonna hit this here switch. Your blades can't hit me past this wall. LOL. Bye! Alright, cool. We're flying, yo. Alright, some of these little orby things are gonna chase us, because we're kind of making a mess here, unfortunately, but nothing that we can't handle. Alright, cool. Alright, we're about doing 2 or 3 minutes better than my previous run, so we're doing really good. Okay, we're at the core section. Shaken to the core. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub. Alright. If we're using event skip, we'd be flying. Flying. Oops. So many precise button movements. Lift lowered, alright. Got one more button to hit. Last door's opening. Alright, so now we're going to go into the main chamber where we'll meet one of the more annoying bosses in the game. Not my favorite. I think I'm not going to use missiles on this guy. I'm just going to avoid missiles. I've had more success just leaning on the machine gun. Alright, and Curly's like, what the heck is going on? This guy's like, kaboom! Alright, welcome to the core. My least favorite boss in the entire game. Well, no, there's worse. Admittedly, there are worse bosses. No doubt this boss is still really annoying. But I just discovered a new strat where if you just hang against the edge of this platform, he just remains there. And that's really good. It allows us to do a significant amount of damage and helps his little friends from blocking him. Of course, it's very easy to run out of ammo there, so we got to be kind of careful. And take some hits here so we can just lay into him in the final. Boom. See you later, core. Obviously, with this boss, a lot of speedrunners know you want to end this boss fight in the bottom right section of this room. There's a little pool of water that never goes away, and the advantage to that is now the room is filling up with water. Let's grab this tow rope and help jumpstart the best ending. Your air needs to deplete to 0 in order for the next scene to happen. But if you finish the boss fight in this little bottom section, your air already starts to deplete, and with that, it takes a lot less time for the next sequence to trigger. So I'm still working on that. I'm still learning a little bit, but otherwise, we're doing really good. We got past the core, which is great. The game is just gonna fly by after this. I kid you not. Because we're gonna be flying for most of it. Hee hee hee. There are a couple more things that can derail the run. It's not finished yet. There's still a bunch of stuff, but for the most part, things are gonna be relatively smooth for the next 20-something minutes. Considering we have to beat the game in 24 minutes, that's kind of terrifying, but we're going to do our best and hopefully get sub 1 hour one way or another. Alright, so here we go. Here's the old waterway I was talking about, and I'll show you the part that is different in this game from all other iterations. Now in here, it doesn't matter if we take hits, we just want to keep our machine gun XP up just so we can use it to propel ourselves. Machine gun is a very, very helpful weapon in this game because it just gives us amazing propulsion for a lot of parts. But you always want to stay in the current. Gotta stay current, yo. Gotta keep up. Keep up with the trends. Stay current. Alright. We're gonna hop over here, stay in the current. Alright, now we're just gonna go ahead and take out a bunch of these dudes that we remember seeing at the Bushlands that ruined my day once upon a time. I do hate this. So this little part right here, this is where there's normally a 2-block gap. But in this version, there's only a 1-block gap. So it's a lot easier to jump over. Alright, computer. Bookcase. Bed, right after this. Okay, we're going to drain the water from Curly, because she is not in very good shape right now. She's going to pass out. Alright, and now we're not going to leave her here. Alright. Now we're going to change weapons and head to the boss of this section. So far we're in the running for the best ending. We saved Curly, we drained the water from her. She is with us, but we're not safe yet. There's a couple more things we have to do. Getting the blade on the next boss. Ooh. Ooh, man. That's okay. So we're gonna get a health restore in a sec. Hi, fishy. Bye, fishy. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so now we're literally flying through the game. I already said that, but we're literally flying through the game. Thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Glad you can experience this wonderful adventure with me. All right, safety save and health restore. Here comes Professor Booster. All right, his name's Booster, and he gives us the Booster 2.0. Booster. All right, here we go. Now, this hallway has some things that are terrifying. You do take quite a bit of damage here. You also lose quite a bit of weapon XP, even with the arms barrier. The large stalagmatites up here, and even the small ones, they can deplete your weapon XP very quickly if you hit them, and then if they fall on you, the larger ones can kill you instantly. Here we have to button mash missiles, otherwise we die. True story. Okay, we're good there. Alright, so now we need to just not get hit by those large stalagmatites. Stalactites. I call them stalagmatites. Alright, so far so good. Alright, there's one here that can kill us. Whew, awesome. Alright guys, we are good. We're G2G, good to go. Alright, there's a boss in there that we're not going to fight. 100% optional. If you try and pick up those missiles, the boss appears and pretty much ruins your day. Alright. We do need some XP for this guy, so we're going to go ahead and pick this up. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. Now we're going to tell Kazuma. He's going to be like, yo, you want to escape with me? I'm going to be like, yep. And we'll say no, or we'll say yes, and he'll give us less dialogue. If we say no, he just yaps at us for like an hour. It's annoying. So, alright. We're going to start traveling up here to the first stop point. Alright, so we're going to wait till our projectiles get back, our ammo gets back to 100, and then we're going to go flying. At 35, we're going to turn around. Okay, let's go ahead and just... Whoop! Alright, that was a little off. Wasn't perfect, but still pretty good. Alright, and now we're just going to go flying up. We have the ammo for it, so might as well use it, right? If you got it, use it. Alright. Hello, Ito. Alright, so now we are in the Plantation, the final open area of the game. So now we gotta go find a fisherman man. Alright. Let's talk to the fisherman man. Kind of scary. We need to be done with the game in about 18 minutes. I think we can do it. No doubt it's terrifying, but I think we can do it. Because we've done it before. We're going to do it again. Alright, so we talked to the fisherman, and we need to just drop down this little section right here, and hey, look, it's Curly. And she doesn't remember us, and there's Mr. Frog uniform guy. His name's Cthulhu, the one and only Cthulhu. Good old Lovecraftian Cthulhu. Alright, now let's talk to Fisherman Man. And he's going to give us a key from his bucket. There's a key in the bucket. Alright, teleporter room key. There's a dude chilling there. We're going to use this teleporter, get kidnapped Metal Gear 1 style. Oh no, the truck has started to move. Alright. Now we are jailed. It's going to talk to this dude twice. Alright, there we go. Now we can exit here. We gotta talk to him twice in order to be able to exit this section. Alright, so now we're gonna travel back to the Mimiga village to get a mushroom. that is an item and a boss. Very difficult boss at that, but first we're going to get some precious health. Normally I farm XP here, but we're pretty good XP-wise, so we can just drop down and do our thing. Don't hit me! These guys always sling blades. They sling blades at us. I need this XP real quick. There we go. To get through here. Yeah, they sling blades at us if we hit them. But they only fire back if we fire. It's kind of fair, right? Alright. So now let's go back to Arthur's house. We're going to fight the mushroom boss very shortly. It's called Mapignon. It's kind of like, it's a very annoying boss. The character is a little bit misleading. Can't tell if it's defenseless or not. It tries to deter us and throw us off its trail. But if you think about it, we're trying to literally take a living mushroom and kill it. We have business. Give me the mushroom badge. No. Yes. Yes. No. Tries to be like, so you need it, so you don't need it. So you do need, not need it. Alright. Let's read this letter. And 3, 2, 1, boss fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change weapons. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change weapons. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bye, Mapignon. See you later. GG. Alright, almost there, y'alls. I can taste the sub 1 hour. Allegedly. Alright. Let's get back to home base. Let's thrust downwards. Hoya! Alright, so we're gonna go and restore our health. Don't need a save though. Alright. Let's go to the plantation. We're gonna meet up with Curly, we're gonna give her the mushroom. The game says we need to stuff the mushroom in Curly's mouth. I don't know why we can't just, you know, feed it to her in pieces. It says you stuff the mushroom in Curly's mouth. Alright. You gotta, man. Just because she doesn't remember us doesn't mean she doesn't remember how to eat. Alright, so there's Curly. Let's give her the old mushroom. Stuffed it into Curly's mouth. Unless it doesn't say she eats it, so maybe she just needs it in her mouth to, like, you know, mushrooms disperse spores. Alright. So now we just got the Iron Bond from Curly. What that means is that the Bloodstained Sanctuary, which is in this game nicknamed Hell, is now unlocked. So Hell is unlocked. Also, the password to this cave is Iratsivac. Cave story backwards. So we yell Iratsivac every time we go in there. Alright, there's Momorin, who is good old Sue's mother. Human mother, because Sue is not actually a Mimiga. Alright, so now we gotta run some errands for good old Momorin. It's funny, M-O-M-O, Momorin. Starts with mom, M-O-M. So yeah, the game has just kind of flown by. I mean, once you finish the the Bushlands, you just keep on keeping on. It's alright. Let's get the sprinkler. We gotta bring Momorin as sprinkler, but a functional one. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to bring that to Momorin, and then she's going to send us on one more errand to get a controller from her husband, who was also turned into... He wasn't turned into a Mimiga, but he was turned into a dog. The evil doctor made them shapeshift. So remember, the password of this cave is Cave Story backwards, but we yell it as Iratsivac! Alright. Alright, so now she's going to tell us to get the controller from Ito. That is his name. I-T-O-H. Ito! Ito, yo. Ito. Alright, Ito. Give us a thing so we can move on with our life. Alright. So that's all we really need to do. Alright, guys. On 3. Let's say it. 1, 2, 3. Erots evac. Alright, so cool. Let's give Momorin what she needs. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and rest. Wait for the rocket to be ready. Rock and roll. I'm shaking in my boots. Alright, so now we're going to talk to her, get our booster back. There's a dog that helps us out and gives us a health pickup, but we're not going to get it because it takes time. So we're just going to go in as we are. There's our doggy friend there. He says, long time no ARF. At least in the PC version he does. In this version he says, long time no see, ARF. Long time no talk, woof. Alright, so here is the final cave. It is treacherous, it is terrible, but we've done it a bunch of times, so we can just fly on through. No pun intended. We are flying. Told you we'd be flying through the game. Alright, so we're going to preserve the integrity of this weapon. We're going to take some damage. Well, wasn't the damage I wanted to take, but close enough. Okay. We'll be at a boss in a second. Just gotta get through this section real quick. You can see that boss coming up. He's going to be above us. The red ogre. There he is. We're going to fight him in a second. Alright, maximum jump. Here we go. Alright, time for the red ogre. 3, 2, 1, go! And that was the red ogre. Alright, genocide mode, Undertale style. Just to get through this section. Alright, switch to missiles. 1, 2, 3. Hard attack 1. Done. 1, 2, 3. One more time. And, as I love to say, ladies and gentlemen, we have a run. This might be the fastest I've ever gotten to this section. We need to beat the game in about 9.5 minutes. It's going to be tough, but it's possible. So we're going to go ahead and go up this way and just get some XP for the weapons we need for the final series of battles. Alright. Now let's level up the blade just a teensy-weensy bit. We could use more XP for the blade, but it is what it is. It should be okay, though. Because in its level 1 form, it's still pretty strong. Alright. Looking good. Thanks, Q8 it. Appreciate it, brah. Ooh. Good old Misery. She got a cheap shot on us, as she loves to do. Alright. Funny, I don't know what triggers her little balls of lightning. I'm not sure what makes her use those. It's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting and random. It's the Misery boss fight randomizer. Awesome, we got her. All right, next. We're flying, yo. We are flying, flying. All right. Alright, gonna fight the doctor, the good doctor. Twice. Alright, Doctor 1 complete. Here comes Doctor 2. Doc Samsonite. Is that what they call him? I don't know why. I really don't remember why I call him. Alright, boom. Bye, Doc. Alright, we gotta check in on our health real quick. Alright, unfortunately we do need to pick up a little bit of health for this next fight. Not much. Alright. Final boss in this little series of boss fights. I'm already going to set us up for time. It's not until we finish the Bloodstained Sanctuary, but just so I don't have to do it later. Although I'll probably do it again just out of sheer paranoia. It's always down to the wire when we get here. It's so funny. Alright, Misery. Our #1 priority. There she is. Come on, down to the ground with you, lady. Alright, here we go. Good old Sue. Alright, so we're going to go into chaos mode very shortly. Okay. And his giant attacks in chaos mode actually don't do that much damage to us, so we can just kind of flow through it. There we go. All right, cool. So we gotta hustle if we want to do sub 1 hour. It's possible. It's very, very slim, but we can do it. It's a very, very tight run every time. All right, and our health is magically restored, and Sue is okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, and let's save. Last save of the game, and welcome to hell. This is the Bloodstained Sanctuary. Ooh, that was almost bad. That would have killed us if we did not have those precious iframes. Alright. We always need to get the missiles to level 2. That's kind of the big rule here. We just need high-level missiles because the final fight that we go through is going to be a pretty nutty one, to say the least. So we want to kind of get through here as quickly as possible. If we can, we want to make contact with the cherub dudes, just because they do 2 damage to us, whereas the falling blocks do 5 damage. And it just helps us take not insane amounts of damage, although we are taking a little bit of damage, so on the way we're going to have to farm a little bit of health. Yeah. At every twist and turn, every opportunity, we need health. So, alright, we're going to stop here for a second, let these dudes fall. We'll use this opportunity to transform, one, get health, and transform the remaining XP into machine gun, or I'm sorry, not machine gun, into missile XP. Sorry, it took me a second. Alright, got that health. And missiles. Okay, cool. Still flying. We gotta kind of hustle and rush through this. Clear a path. Feel like the end of Metal Gear Solid 1, you gotta clear a path. Alright, we're good on health now. Missile XP could be a lot better, but it's not the end of the world. I gotta keep our health up. Because we're gonna take some damage here. Okay. It's always rough coming through here. We always take a lot of damage. More than we like. More than we're comfortable with. More than I'm comfortable with. Look at that missile pick up real quick. Alright. Oops, didn't want to do that. Alright. Now, one of my more annoying bosses of the game. Heavy press. He can kill you instantly. Especially when you kill him, he can still kill you. Right. Now, because of our time, we're just going to rush through and get to Balos. We're going to try and get sub 1 hour at all costs. We're just going to do our best, fly through, set us up for time one more time. Okay, we're good. Alright, here we go. We have less than 2 minutes to do this. But we haven't used the life pot, so we're in okay shape. We gotta go. We gotta do this. Here we go. Last fight, guys. Ballos, Ballos, whatever you want to call them. I always change the way I say it. It's Ballos, Bally Ballos, Billy Bally. All right. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna really quickly use this health pickup. No pain, no gain. Let's do this. Time. Sub 1 hour, baby. We have beat Cave Story Plus on Nintendo Switch in 59 minutes and 22 seconds. Sub 1 hour. We did it. We absolutely did it. Woohoo! That was stressful. That was very, very stressful. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Now we can upload this to YouTube and replace our current run for AGDQ 2018. But yeah, this is my submission for AGDQ 2018. Cave Story Plus, again, on Nintendo Switch, easy mode at 59 minutes and 22 seconds. Again, I'm DJ Rebirth. We're going to go ahead and update our little personal time here. Yeah, I think we hustled pretty hard. So now we're going to say 0 hour. Oop, can't type. 0 hour, 59 minutes, 22 seconds. And our personal best using the event skip is 51 minutes, 22 seconds. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use event skip to get through this. I'm just going to let this play out. When we get to the end of the credits, I'm just going to take a picture for my Instagram because I like to document, you know, our big achievements. But this is good. My last personal best was 1 hour 19 seconds. So whatever the heck we did this time, we saved about what, 57 seconds, right? Yeah, I think we saved almost an entire minute. And there were a little, like, couple snags here and there. We didn't even 4-cycle the Monster X, but I mean, so if you get a perfect flawless run, I would say you could probably knock this out in about somewhere between 57 and 58 seconds, maybe even 56. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. This was a fun one. This was definitely a super duper stressful one, but we did it. I'm sweating. But yeah, I'm happy to update my GDQ submission with this guy. It's a lot more fun. Try to keep my commentary fun, kind of, you know, let you know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, that was good. That was good times. Wow. So once we get this taken care of, I'm probably going to finish my stream. We'll find someone to host. But first, let's get our cell phone ready so we can get that screenshot. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Cannot believe we actually did it in sub 1 hour. My personal best used to be like 1 hour 30 something minutes, and I just kept trimming it, and then yeah. So I think what we also learned from this whole thing is that I do spend a lot of time leveling up the blade to level 2 for certain bosses. In all reality, there's really like maybe 1 or 2 bosses that you need at level 2. But for the most part, you can just do it at level 1, so that saves you a lot of time in like farming XP and stuff. Final Ballos goes by quick as long as you have your missiles at level 2-ish. Level 3 is like the best ever, but not necessary. But yeah, we knocked it out of the park this time. I knew we could do it. It always takes me 1 or 2 runs to really get my head in the right place. But yeah, alright. I'm like, what's my channel called again? Oh yeah, Doi. My phone said 98 followers. I may get celebratory donuts. I should be going to bed, but I may go get celebratory donuts. Because that's how awesome we did today. But yeah, guys, I mean, I appreciate you guys having me here. It kind of keeps my mind fresh, keeps me hustling. Keeps me rocking and rolling. When I submit to GDQ, and I'm going to retain this time, I'm going to say an hour and 5 minutes just to account for any, like, mess-ups. Additionally, you're supposed to just kind of account for, like, the time the console is turned on, and then the game is accessed. Maybe I can convince them to let me use my yellow Joy-Cons. The yellow Joy-Cons. They're yellow and they're nice and yellow. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So now what I need to do, now that I've gotten sub 1 hour, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my thumbs up. I'm going to hold this position so I can take a screenshot on my phone and upload that to my Instagram, which is instagram.com/DJRebirth. All right, here we go. Got it. We got the screenshot, guys. It's on the phone. The Android did not go to the home screen. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this to my Instagram shortly. But otherwise, guys, again, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was awesome having you guys here. We knocked it out of the park. We got easy mode, 59 minutes, 22 seconds, Cave Story Plus, a Nintendo Switch. Again, I am DJ Rebirth. This is my submission for Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. Yeah! Awesome. All right, cool, guys. So we're going to go ahead and find someone to host. I think I know who I want to host because they're always on. They're always playing awesome RPGs, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. So let's go ahead and go here. Again, if anyone hanging out wants to watch me do crazy cave story fun, feel free to hit the follow button. You don't have to. Anyone hanging out wants to watch me. That's redundant. You don't have to, but appreciate all the follows and all the love. So we're going to go ahead. Okay, cool, he's on. We're going to go ahead and host Bowie the Hero. He's a nice English gentleman, always running fun RPGs. Today he's going to be playing Final Fantasy IX. So we're going to go ahead and host Bowie the Hero. He's an awesome dude. Have a wonderful night, guys. Wonderful day, depending on where you are in the world. Again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Hey, Q8 it. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for streaming, and best of luck at GDQ. Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Crossing my fingers. All right, take care, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day / evening. See you soon. I'll be on probably tomorrow / today. We'll see. All right, take care, guys. Love ya.